interested in understanding how behavior works, but really from a biological standpoint. So I think being able to major in psych with a concentration in neuroscience was like the perfect mix, because I had an interest in understanding behavior and an interest in biology, so it sort of felt like a natural fit.
I wanted to do business at the time, and I said business seemed like it's a little bit too mundane for someone of your abilities. And so maybe you need to have something more creative that could mix your logical thinking with your creative thinking. And they said, you ever thought about city planning? I'm originally from Costa Rica, and I wanted to go there and do some developments. And they said, hey, try out, just research city planning. And I did, and then I was like, wow, this does sound like something I could do.
I actually decided on French first because human biology didn't exist until my sophomore year, just to become a little more well-rounded, even though I'm taking my science classes and planning on getting my doctorate in physical therapy. But then my sophomore year I saw the human biology major starting up, and it's actually really perfect for physical therapy because it's not too chem or hard science intensive, but it's more.
I decided to become a psychology major because I really enjoy the study of the mind and being able to help people.
It's very multidisciplinary. You know, you get a bunch of I guess you get the best of everything, but a little bit of everything. Like, I've taken classes in music theory, I've taken classes in psychology, sociology, and you know, it's all stuff that really interests me. I mean, one of the weirdest classes that I found here that I actually really enjoyed was Greek and Latin roots of English. So I actually really enjoyed the resume workshops that you had. It wasn't my strong suit, I'm not gonna lie, but it was really helpful to have someone kind of sit with me and work on every point of it.
I had a wonderful time at Hunter. I was vice president of the student body, I was a student ambassador, and I provided tours, and I was in a lot of clubs before that, so I was very involved with the community life. I loved career development services. I went to them ever since I was a freshman. They edited my resume for every stage of my career.
I was a social media intern for the actress and playwright Sarah Jones, so I basically ran all of her social media profiles and ran ads and did emails and stuff like that.
I've had internships in social media, marketing, and communications. And I actually recently started a job that I applied through Career Center, and it was a marketing assistant job at Citron Cooperman, and I started 3 weeks ago working there as a marketing assistant.
Right now, I'm still at Seeger Weiss, which is a law firm downtown. I'm loving it. I've been there a while now, so they're definitely trusting me with more than just coffee and stuff. I'm getting a real hands-on perspective of what you do in the law industry.
Currently, I'm volunteering at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center on the bone marrow transplant unit. I am assisting the physical therapist in that I go into the patient's rooms on days when the physical therapist can't see them, and if the patient's feeling up to it, I'll do some exercises with them, get them out of the bed, get them moving a little bit.
My future aspirations is that I want to take my CPA exam in the near future, and I want to take my enrolled agent exam also. So
I plan on being a content producer, and I know when I say that it's like a really vast term, but mostly through writing, blogging, and using social media, I plan to sort of help grow a brand and maintain their relationships with their customers.
I'm going to be the #1 urban planner in the world, so it's going to be an international thing. That's for me. And I'm going to be an angel investor, so I'm going to invest in upcoming businesses and infrastructure and real estate across the world.
It's definitely a very competitive field, but I would recommend to keep applying and to keep applying yourself to different institutions, different companies, because you'll never know which one will work for you.
People who are pursuing the same field, I feel like definitely need to find your passion and be committed to doing whatever it is you want to do in your field and explore all the opportunities you can get.
I think the advice I would give someone is to definitely just explore, always get a lot of feedback from people with more experience, and that you'll definitely hear what you really want and always go towards that.
So students who are thinking about pursuing this career in urban planning, one, congratulations, you are in the minority of people that are pursuing this career. It's not a well-known career, but it pays extremely well. My advice is just read as much as you can. Read. Know what's happening in your own neighborhood, what's changing, what's being developed in your own neighborhoods. Who is moving in, who is moving out? Is your neighborhood gentrifying?
To become a success story because I wanted to help inspire other students that are in my fields to keep pursuing their goals and dreams.
A success story. I am already a success story, so I don't want to be one because I am one. So I just want to help students know that they are also success stories. It's not just me, right? I'm just a regular guy who's trying to just do what I can.
Just because if other people, they can look at me and get a little bit of inspiration that, oh, if he can do it, then so can I, you know. So if you keep on working hard and if you set your goals right, you know, they can achieve what they want.